Today was day one of deconstructing deconstructing my van wall over here. So I took everything down off of the wall, and now it's time to put it all back. So as I stated before, I will be just putting my furring strips back directly to the metal. This is going to be a space saver and a weight saver on the van. We don't want to add any unnecessary weight to the van because we need to save that for other stuff that we really want in the van that may be on the weighty side. So like I'm gonna be installing some tile in the van. So every inch or pound of wood that I can eliminate from the van is just optimal. I wasn't really thinking about that to begin with because I know that I just wanted my van to be extra sturdy, but sometimes more is not always better. So right now I am taking the furring strips that I took down and I'm placing them back, and I have to place them back in a fashion where it would line up directly with the light so that I can, or directly with the hole in the wood so that I can put my socket fixtures back in that hole, and they have to line up perfectly. So that's what I'm trying to do now. I'm trying to align everything and put it back in the right place where I can just attach that outlet onto the wood to line up. And it may not be in this exact place that it need to be, so I might have to move it over just a little bit. As you can see, I'm trying to do everything by myself, but we're still going to get it done. It's a little harder to do this after the fact because, the holes are already cut out. If this was a new piece of wood and it didn't have any holes in it, then I could just line it up where I need to line it up. Oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm just waking up and doing this voice over. So, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I had a full day yesterday of pulling everything down on the van and putting everything back up. And then I did start on exposing the screw heads in the ceiling because I will be pulling the ceiling down as well. This is a lot of work, you guys, to go back behind yourself and correct your mistakes, or to just do things the way that you have found out is the best way to do it. A lot of people don't want to admit their mistakes or don't want people to know that they are not perfect and their life is not perfect. They just want to present a perfect picture of everything, you guys. I don't mind showing you guys the good, the bad, and the ugly. And that is realistic. Like, you're going to make mistakes in life. You might even regret some of the things that you've done, but it's doable and it's fixable. A regret is just that. It's just a regret, but a regret is not permanent if you have the power and the control within your hand to fix it. And that's what I'm doing. I'm showing you guys that I am human. I'm showing you guys that I did something one way, thinking that it was the best way to do it, and I did like the way that I did it, but also admitting that you could like something and it still not provide adequate, it's nothing wrong with it. Nothing has to be wrong with something in order to see a better way to do something. It's more than one way to skin a cat. And it's not necessarily anything wrong with the other way, but it just makes more sense to do something another way. And in this instance, there was nothing wrong with the way that I framed the van. It just made more sense to do it the other way. Do you guys see this view? Miss Charlene's property is so beautiful. And this took a lot of hard work and a lot of trial and error to get this to where it is. She lives in the desert. Flowers don't grow. Flowers and trees don't grow and bloom in the desert on their own. It takes an act of love, an act of kindness. It takes persistence and dedication to get this to look like this. And it takes a year around. It's not just certain months out of the year. This is a year around process for Miss Charlene, nourishing, and throughout the year, these flowers on these trees are gonna bud so many times this summer, because she's gonna go over there and she's gonna pull the heads off of the rose bushes, which I never knew you had to do that. Pull the heads off of the rose bushes and they're gonna bloom back again, time and time and time again. So once they start withering and dying, you just pull the heads off and they're going to come back. They're just not going to be dead for the year. They're going to come back, and she say they bloom even more the next year when you pull the heads back. So in life, you have to give a situation what it needs and what it deserves, and attention that it needs and attention that it deserves. And we have to live and we have to learn. And after you give it all the attention that it needs, all you have to do is just sit back and watch it bud and watch it bloom and watch it just create magnificence. I love when I pass by this area because it is so pretty. It's so beautiful, whether it's hot, whether it's cold, whether the wind is blowing. It is just so beautiful, and it gives you comfort. So, yeah, you guys, I'm pulling everything out of the van and I'm doing it over. And yes, it's a lot of work, but hopefully when I get through with it, I'll just be able to sit back and relax and watch it bloom. Watch it bring me happiness. Thanks for watching.